Truly I say to you, there will not be left here one stone upon another that will not be thrown down. A powerful warning from Jesus, as recorded in the book of Matthew, chapter 24. This scripture begins with Jesus leaving the temple, his disciples pointing out its magnificence. Yet, he responds with a prophecy of destruction, a prediction of a time when not a single stone of the temple will be left in its place. This prophetic statement isn't just about the physical destruction of a building. It's a metaphorical representation of the end times, a metaphor for the upheaval and change that will precede the second coming of Christ. The disciples are understandably curious and anxious. They ask Jesus about the signs of his return and the end of the age. Jesus responds by cautioning them against deception. He warns them of false prophets who will claim to be the Christ and lead many astray. He tells them of wars, rumors of wars, nations rising against nations, famines and earthquakes, a series of calamities that are just the beginning of the birth pains. Jesus then paints a picture of tribulation, a time when his followers will face persecution and death, a time of betrayal and hatred. He warns of an increase in lawlessness and a decrease in love. Yet amidst this bleak picture, there is a beacon of hope. But the one who endures to the end will be saved, Jesus says. He assures them that despite the tribulations, the gospel of the kingdom will be proclaimed throughout the whole world as a testimony to all nations. Then, Jesus speaks of the abomination of desolation, a term that refers to an abhorrent event causing devastation or destruction, standing in the holy place. He urges those who see it to flee, to not even turn back for their possessions. This is a time of great tribulation unmatched by any other time in history. Again, Jesus warns against deception, against false Christs and false prophets who will perform great signs and wonders to lead people astray. He emphasizes his forewarning so they and we are prepared. Finally, he speaks of his return. As unmistakable as lightning across the sky, the Son of Man will come. The scripture concludes with a description of the Son of Man's coming after these tribulations. The sun will be darkened, the moon will not give its light, the stars will fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens will be shaken. Then, in this moment of celestial awe, the Son of Man will appear, and all the tribes of the earth will mourn. He will send out his angels with a loud trumpet call, and they will gather his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. This scripture is a rich tapestry of prophecy, warning and promise. It encourages introspection, vigilance, faith and endurance. As you navigate your life, remember these words. Reflect on their meaning, their relevance to your own journey. For in understanding there is wisdom, and in wisdom there is strength to endure until the end.